Hello everyone, I am Shruti Gangar and today I will be talking about the Russia-Saudi Arabia oil price war. So the USA, Saudi Arabia and Russia are the three major oil producers in the world. A price war was initiated between Saudi Arabia and Russia on 8 March 2020, which was a trigger to a huge fall in oil prices all around the world. Due to this oil price war, the WTI oil price fell by 34%, Dubai crude oil price fell by 26% and the Brent oil price fell by 24%. This price war was triggered after Russia chose not to follow the decision taken at the OPEC Plus summit in Vienna on 5th March 2020. This price war is one of the reasons, besides coronavirus, behind the massive stock market crash being witnessed today all around the world. In the year 2014, USA discovered new reserves of shale gas and increased its production. Due to this, the production of oil increased, thereby decreasing its price. The prices went from $114 per barrel in 2014 to $27 per barrel in 2016. In order to tackle this problem, the 14 OPEC countries led by Saudi Arabia and 10 other oil producing countries led by Russia decided to come together and form a new organization called OPEC Plus in 2017. The agenda of OPEC Plus was to regulate the production of oil by each member country in order to control the fall of oil price and achieve stability. The OPEC Plus countries decided to cut their production in response to falling oil prices. Due to coronavirus in China, the consumption of oil as a source of energy greatly reduced. So China stopped purchasing oil from the international market. This led to further glut of oil in the global market and the oil prices continued to fall. To tackle this problem, the OPEC Plus countries held a conference on 5th March 2020 at Vienna. At this summit, it decided to cut the oil production further by an additional 1.5 million barrels per day. OPEC demanded that Russia and other non-OPEC countries abide by the decisions made during this summit. But Russia rejected this decision on 6th March 2020 and this ended the alliance of OPEC Plus countries with Russia. This announcement immediately led to the oil prices falling by 10% on the same day. There were various reasons why Russia took this decision. Firstly, it was because of the retaliation by Russia against the American sanctions on Rosneft. In February 2020, President of USA, Donald Trump, imposed sanctions on Russia's largest oil company, Rosneft. Russia was angered by this move and wanted to retaliate against the USA. Russia wanted the oil prices to drop so that the American shale producers could be forced out of business. Another reason could be the way Russian oil companies are managed. The oil companies in Russia are not managed by the government. They function autonomously. So it is difficult to make these oil companies follow the directives of OPEC Plus committee. So the Russian government had to persuade the oil companies to cut the production through tax exemptions and financial supports. But as time passed, it became increasingly difficult to sustain these subsidies. Eventually, the Russian government had to cave in and give freedom to oil companies to increase their production. The next reason could be the dwindling reserves of oil in Russia. As per current rate of oil production, the oil reserves of Russia are scheduled to start depleting from 2022. It is projected that the oil output will reduce from 11.4 million barrels per day to 6.3 million barrels per day by 2036. Due to all these reasons, Russia was not interested in staying in OPEC Plus any longer. It was just waiting for an opportunity to break free from OPEC Plus at the earliest. when Saudi Arabia proposed to cut the production by 1.5 million barrels per day, it proved to be the spark that ignited the fire of price war. So Russia decided to rebel against Saudi Arabia and remove itself from OPEC+. After Russia's sudden and unexpected move, Saudi Arabia announced unexpected price discounts of $6 to $8 per barrel to their customers in Europe, Asia and the USA. This announcement triggered a free fall in oil prices around the world and other consequences that day. On 9th March 2020, the stock markets around the world reported major losses, partly due to the oil price war and partly due to coronavirus. On 10th March, Saudi Arabia announced that it will increase its crude oil production from 9.7 to 12.3 million barrels per day. Russia announced that it will increase its production by 3 lakh barrels per day. As the demand continued to fall further in the coming days, oil prices went down further. This situation has also affected the economies of different countries. This price war has created far-reaching effects on the economies of Russia, Saudi Arabia and other countries. In order to compensate for the losses, Saudi Aramco announced a cut in capital expenditure from 35 to 40 billion to 25 to 30 billion dollars. The government increased its debt ceiling from 30 to 50% of the GDP and planned to cut spending by 5% as its budget deficit is now expected to increase from 6 to 9%. Due to the now prevailing coronavirus, almost all the countries of the world are under lockdowns. This led to the fall in demand of oil as the people around the world were confined to their homes, economies were shut and factories were closed. The demand for oil kept falling constantly in March and April. Due to this reduced demand, the price of oil also kept falling. Seeing that the economy is suffering a loss and the domestic oil industry is in the crisis, the US government on 2nd April had a meeting with Russia and Saudi Arabia and claimed that it was ready to cut its oil production by 10 to 15 million barrels. Due to this announcement, the US oil prices increased by 25% on that day. It was interesting to see that the price of West Texas Intermediate was noted to be minus $37.63 per barrel on 20th April 2020. This was a historic low and was the first time it ever happened in history. The main reason for this was COVID-19, due to which the majority of the countries are under lockdown and the oil is not in much use. As a result, the producers and the traders of oil have to bear the cost of storing this in oil storage tanks. This can easily become more than the original price of crude oil, which then leads to huge losses. Thus, they have been selling the oil to the countries at a low cost in order to reduce their losses. But due to the lockdown, the use of oil is low and thus the countries have the tanks full, which results in them not buying the oil even at its low prices. As a result, the world noted the oil prices to be negative for the first time in history. However, this did not last long. The prices of oil went back up as they are influenced by a number of other factors as well. This oil price war and the consequent drop in oil prices is not likely to benefit the common man in India, as the oil prices are not likely to fall drastically. Even if there was a slight fall in the oil prices, it would not be useful to the majority of the people because of the ongoing lockdown, as there is not much traveling and transportation going on in the country. But this will definitely benefit the government. The government is not likely to pass on the reduced prices to the customers. So, the extra profit earned from the reduced oil price will go to the government coffers and the government will use it to provide economic stimulus to the industries affected by the pandemic, welfare of the poor people and migrant laborers who face existential crisis due to the lockdown for fighting the COVID-19 war. So to conclude, we can say that the oil price war has been a great game changer for the global oil industry. The oil producing and exporting countries are at a loss, but the oil consuming and importing countries are in benefit. While this price war is likely to kill thousands and millions of jobs in oil exporting countries, it is likely to create thousands of new jobs in oil consuming countries due to the increased economic activities. This rise and fall in oil prices will be ongoing as long as it is used in the world. It is for the countries to decide their course of action for the benefit of their citizens and their economy. Thank you.